What's going on, everyone? Bonus Aventis here, going over our two trades that we did today on August 21st, 2023. Both super profitable. We did SPY 438 calls for 38%, and we did Tesla 225 calls for 96%. All alerted live from our Discord, so you can copy the exact same entries and exits that we do in real time. So let's get into it. First, we're going to cover SPY. So what we were looking at for SPY here, if we take a look at the daily chart, we can see it's kind of gapping up a little bit pre-market. It opened around this 437.6 area, which was the high of the prior day. So we're definitely looking at some calls. And so that's exactly what we alerted. So we can see gaps up, it trends downward a little bit, but it's opening right here, right at yesterday's high or Friday's high. And so we got in right here at 90 cents on the 438 calls. And immediately we see this really nice move upwards. Now, we didn't catch the perfect top on this. So if we take a look, we got out right here on this sort of green candle bouncing off 438.2. It did go a little bit higher before reversing. So the high here was, I think, $1.38. But as you can see, we put stops on along the way and ended up just getting stopped out here at $1.25. But still 38% profits in 7 minutes. That's solid. Next, we're going to cover Tesla, where we made 96% profits on 225 calls. So as we can see, Tesla here opening quite a big gap up. So opening right above this, or right around this 222 area. Now, if we take a look at pre-market here, you can see gaps up, kind of hovers around this 222 area, and then right before open starts ramping up again. And so because Tesla was gapping up quite so hard, and it was kind of holding this, or held this 220.7 area, we were looking at calls. So we got in pretty much right at the open here, after a little bit of a drawdown. So it opened around 4 and we got in at $3.80, which is a pretty good entry. The low here, I think, was like $3.60. And as you can see, after the first 5 minutes, a little bit of consolidation, but then we really ramped up. Now, two key sort of resistance areas here, which we had to keep in mind. One was this 225.3 area. And as you can see, it did have some difficulty around there, but eventually it broke. And then the next area we were looking for was this 228.2 area. So we ended up taking profits on this green candle here, right on the way up. We ended up selling for $7.45 for 96% profits. It did go higher, as you can see, but not before, first rejecting off this 228.2 area. The high here was 850 or something like that, but we're happy with what we did. We ended up selling here. Didn't want to risk it, and that's exactly what we did. We followed our trading plan to a T. Made some really great profits today. Happy with what we did. Now, you could have held up to the end of the day and sold for $9, but this drawdown would have brought you down to like $5.50 or something. It's not worth the risk at this point. Now, why did we pick these two areas for resistance? Let me take a look on the daily chart here. One, this 225.4-ish area on the 16th of August. You can see it's a low of day. It's also kind of hovering right around these two candles here as they're closes or opens for the day. And then after that was this 228 area, which is based on the open of the 16th. After that, you were probably looking at around this 232.8-ish area. Kind of got there, like pretty close near the end of the day. But again, there was that big drawdown midday on Tesla, or after the first 30 minutes, this guy here, before reaching this 232 area. So it wasn't quite worth it to hold on for an extra, $2. So those are the two trades that we did. SPY 438 calls for 38% profits. and Tesla 225 calls for 96% profits. All alerted live from our Discord. So again, you can copy these same trades that we do in real time. So leave a comment if this all makes sense, especially where I'm drawing out, support or resistance levels. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and we'll catch you tomorrow for the next video.